Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Racha, Kodash. Double honors and respect to the elders and to the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to all Akim that are preaching and teaching this word with 100% truth and sincerity. And unto the men, women, and children that are listening and learning. And unto the Bayat, the Dovadah, the elect house of David that is scattered abroad, I give you my utmost and sincere salutations. Salakia for the noise in the background, that's my AC. This afternoon's lesson is entitled Personal Growth. Okay, know your worth. Okay, know your worth. You know, being in this truth, know that you've been called for a greater purpose. Okay? This is going to be the book of Matthew. It's going to be chapter 7, verse 6. Matthew chapter 7, verse 6, and it says, Give not that which is holy unto the dogs, neither cast ye your pearls before swine. And when you go into the word pearls, goes back to the Greek margarites. Okay, it's talking about something of value, a great word of value. And this word is of a great value. Salakia, hold on a second here. There we go. All right. So yeah, this word is of a great value. This word is a pearl. Something, you know, that has a great value. And the fact that, you know, Yahweh Shai woke you up, you know, this is you know, that also increases your value because the Lord sees something in you. He chose you out of the majority of the people of this society. He called you for a greater purpose, so therefore, you're seen as something more valuable to Him than the people of this world. So Matthew 7 and 6 again, give not that which is holy unto the dogs. And dogs is just another word for impudent people. Okay. You know, impudent, ignorant, disrespectful, rebellious, wicked. And it says, neither cast ye your pearls before swine, lest they trample them under their feet and turn again and rend you. Okay? So, don't even bother wasting your time with people who, you know, don't understand what the Lord has given you the eyes to see and the ears to hear in order to understand. Don't waste your time with them. Okay? Sorry about that. Don't waste your time with them. They're not worth it. Even if you explain it to them in the simplest way and show them proof with, you know, documents and all that, if they're not meant to get it, it means that the Lord has, you know, blinded them for a reason. Okay? Their conscience is seared with a hot iron. Okay? There's no point. If they don't get it the first or second time, then, you know, it's not for them. And this is going to be the book of Psalms. It's going to be the book of Psalms, chapter 1. Starting at verse 1, and it says, Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. Okay? So blessed are you that, you know, you're not affiliated with those type of individuals that, you know, indulge themselves in the worldly pleasures, you know, perverse philosophies, you know, people who mock and scoff the word, and just do abominable things. People that don't have no type of, logic or wisdom. You know, we're not anti-logical like these people are. Verse 2, but his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law doeth he meditate day and night. Okay? Our delight is in the law, this book. And we meditate thereupon day and night. Okay? We have to make these scriptures, by meditating thereupon day and night. That's part of the process of having these scriptures rewritten into our inward parts, becoming who we're meant to be. Verse 3, and he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither away, or shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. Okay? So, if we continue in this, we shall begin to, grow, progress, get better, do better, and be better overall. Okay? And the fruit of our works, our works bring forth, that profitable fruit. Okay? In verse 4 it says, the ungodly are not so, but are like the chaff which the winds driveth away. So like the chaff, like dust that the wind driveth away, just gone with the wind. In verse 5, therefore the ungodly shall not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous. Okay? Verse 6, for the Lord knoweth the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish. Okay? So, once again, friendship with the world is enmity with the Most High. So, that's part of being of the ungodly that's going to soon perish. Okay? Now we're going to go to, it's going to be the same book, the book of Psalms. We're going to go to chapter 15. Chapter 15, verse 1. It says, Lord, who shall abide in thy tabernacle? Who shall dwell in thy holy hill? Verse 2. He that walketh uprightly, and worketh righteousness, and speaketh the truth in his heart. Verse 3. He that backbiteth not with his tongue, nor doeth evil to his neighbor, nor taketh up a reproach against his neighbor. Verse 4. In whose eyes a vile person is condemned, but he honoreth them that fear the Lord. He that sweareth to his own hurt, and changeth not. He that putteth not out his money to usury, nor taketh reward against the innocent, he that doeth these things shall never be moved. So, who are those that are worthy, to abide in the tabernacle, to dwell in the holy hill? Those that have integrity, those that do the right thing, even when it's hard. Those who don't use others, don't lie or hurt others. Someone who does the right thing overall. Okay? And in the eyes of a vile person is condemned. So a person of integrity is hated by someone who doesn't have any integrity. Okay? Those who have no integrity, they hate us. Because we have something that they don't have. In all seriousness, they're jealous. All right. Let's see. is going to be Ephesians. Ephesians chapter 5, verse 11. And it says, and have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reprove them. Okay, so have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness. So we are to not be affiliated or indulge ourselves in things that we know that are offensive in the Lord's eyes. You know? You have to reprove them. So rebuke. Alright? If you see someone doing something they're not supposed to be doing according to the law, you know, you're supposed to, you know, you're not supposed to encourage them or join in or, you know, partake in that act. You're supposed to rebuke it, to correct it. Verse 12, for it is a shame even to speak of those things which are done of them in secret. Verse 13, but all things that are reproved are made manifest by the light, for whatsoever doth make manifest is light. So, things that are spoken of, that are you know, done in secret, it brings shame. It brings shame. For example, you know, celebrities, you know, the Hollywood industry. What do you think that they had to do behind closed doors just to get all that fame, that fortune, and that popularity? They had to do some very wicked and abominable things, things that they dare not to speak of. Okay? But in verse 13 it says, but all things that are reproved, that are corrected, are made manifest by the light. For whatsoever doth make manifest is light. And you know, there is no secret thing that is hidden. Okay? Nothing is hid from the Most High's eyes. Okay? Everything is eventually going to come to the light. And I'm going to go up to verse I'm going to go up to verse 5 here. Ephesians 5 and 5 says, for this ye know that no whoremonger, nor unclean person, nor covetous man who is an idolater, hath any inheritance in the kingdom of Hamashiach and of the power, Yahweh, the Most High. Verse 6, let no man deceive you with vain words, for because of these things cometh the wrath of the Most High upon the children of disobedience. So verse 7, be not ye therefore partakers with them. So again, man, be not partakers with these people out here. Be not partakers with them. Okay? There's a reason why being in this thing you are to be separate. Verse 8, for ye were sometimes darkness, but now are ye light in the Lord. Walk as children of light. For the fruit of the Spirit is in all goodness and righteousness and truth, proving what is acceptable unto the Lord. Okay, so, you know, now that we're in this, you know, being loyal and faithful followers, you know, we have to, you know, have the upright spirit, upright conversation, speak truth. All right, now I'm gonna get a. This is going to be Matthew chapter 10, verse 10 and 29. Are not two sparrows sold for a farthing? and one of them shall not fall on the ground without your Father. But the very hairs of your head are all numbered. Fear ye not, therefore, ye are of more value than many sparrows. Okay? Like I said, are not two sparrows for a farthing. And a farthing is like I think it was like a coin that was of little worth, like less than a penny, like 1/4 or 2/5 of a penny. It was a real small Roman coin, I believe. Now, it says that we have more value than many sparrows. Verse 32, whoso therefore shall confess me before men, him will I confess also before my Father, which is in heaven. But whosoever shall deny me before men, him will I also deny before my Father, which is in heaven. Okay? Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foe shall be they of his own household. Verse 37. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. And he that taketh not his cross and follow after me is not worthy of me. Verse 39, he that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it. Okay? So the Lord is bringing a sword. He's bringing destruction. Okay? But as it also just said, he's going to set a man at variance against his own family. So he's causing a division as well. Okay? He's separating the righteous from the unrighteous. Okay? So he's taking the ones that he wants and separating them from the ones that are, the undesirables, the wheats from the tares, so to speak. And it's like I said in verse 39, he that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it. Okay? And verse 38 again, it says, he that taketh not his cross and follow after me is not worthy of me. So, you have to bear your own burden of what it means to be in this. Whatever your lot is, you have to walk in it, and whatever it is that you go through, you have to deal with it. Okay, this is going to, in trying to save your life in this society, man, you're eventually going to lose it because that shows that you have no faith. Okay, but if you're willing to lose your life for the Lord's sake, you'll find life. Okay, and this is all a part of your personal growth, man. That personal relationship that you should have with the Lord. Okay, this is going to be 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 16, and it says, as also in all his epistles, speaking in them of these things, in which are some things hard to be understood, which they that are unlearned and unstable wrest, as they do also the other scriptures unto their own destruction. So those that don't know these scriptures, they pervert them, twist them into their own, twist the meaning of these scriptures for their own agenda. Okay, for their own means, for their own desires, right? Those are the ones that do it to their own destruction. 17. Ye therefore, beloved, seeing ye know these things before, beware lest ye also, being led away with the error of the wicked, fall from your own steadfastness. So we have to be on our guard, okay, and not let the people of this world, lead us, try to pull us away from this, lead us astray. Okay, You can't let people get inside your head and twist your way of thinking. Verse 18, but grow in grace and in the knowledge of our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. To him be glory both now and forever. Amen. Alright? But grow in grace and in the knowledge. So, you know, this is part of your personal growth, you know, knowing your worth, knowing where you stand with the Lord is by growing in this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, first and foremost. Okay, that's, excuse me, that's, you know, the only way, you know, this is the only way we're going to make it out of this. All right. Let's see. Let's see, this is going to be a let's see. Let me go to. Excuse me. Let me go to Wisdom of Solomon, Salakia. Yeah. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 4. It's starting at the top, and it says, Wisdom of Solomon chapter 4, verse 1, and it says, better it is to have no children and to have virtue, for the memorial thereof is immortal, because it is knowledge, because it is known with the Most High and with men. Verse 2, when it is present, men take example at it, and when it is gone, they desire it. It weareth a crown, and triumpheth forever, having gotten the victory, striving for undefiled rewards. Verse 3, but the multiplying brood of the ungodly shall not thrive, nor take deep rooting from bastard slips, nor lay any fast foundation. Verse 4, for though they flourish in branches for a time, yet standing not fast, they shall be shaken with the wind, and through the force of winds they shall be rooted out. The unperfect branches shall be broken off, for their fruit unprofitable, not right to eat, yea, meat for nothing. Okay, so sure, the wicked of this world may prosper for a time, but eventually, you know, all their wicked works will come to naught. You know, it's not gonna benefit them anything. Okay, you know, they're not worthy of the kingdom. They're not worthy of it. And this is going to be Matthew chapter 13, verse, I'm going to start at verse 44, and it says, again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto treasure hid in a field, that which when a man hath found, he hideth, and for joy thereof goeth and selleth all that he hath, and buyeth that field. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a merchant man seeking goodly pearls, who, when he had found one pearl of great price, he went and sold all that he had and bought it. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a net that was cast into the sea, and gathered of every kind, which when it was full, they drew to shore, and sat down and gathered the good into vessels, and but cast the bad away. 49. So shall it be at the end of the world. The angel shall come forth and sever the wicked from among the just, and shall cast them into the furnace of fire, and there shall be wailing and gnashing of teeth. Okay? So, like I said, man, the kingdom of heaven is likened unto, treasure in a hidden field. And it's like unto goodly pearls. And like casting a net, when it draws forth, it brings back and it separates the good from the bad, man. So this word itself is a pearl of great value. It's worth a lot. And it's a treasure that's been hidden in the field, and the field represents the world. All right? And Lord willing that, the Lord has cast that net over the world, that we're of the good batch and not of the bad one. It's going to be 2 Corinthians 4 and 7. And it says, but we have this treasure in earthen vessels, that the excellency of the power may be of the Most High and not of us. Okay? So, this treasure that we have in these earthen vessels, this flesh, so take it not for granted and know your worth, that the Lord has given this to you. Don't take this for granted, man. This is a gift. This is a pearl. This is that pearl that's been given unto you. Okay? Or should I say, like a merchant man, I'm a working man seeking out goodly pearls, seeking out something, that's of great value. All right, so with that, and I'm gonna go up a verse, and it says here, this is 2 Corinthians 4 and 3. It says, but if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. Verse 4, in whom the power of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Hamashiach, who is the image of the Most High, should shine unto them. So who is the God of this world? The wicked. Hath blinded the minds of them which believe not. Yeah, through his signs and lying wonders. Okay? Unless, the glorious light of Hamashiach, which is this word, shall shine unto them. Wake them up out of that darkness. Okay? So, that's all I had for, the personal growth, knowing your worth. Because, know what you are worth. Okay? You're more valuable than you think. Okay? As long as we stay true to the word, keep doing the work, fasting and praying and doing things to the best of our ability while being in this captivity, and even though it's almost over, the Lord's going to reward you for your efforts. Okay? Lord willing, was edifying to the body and to the sincere believers and listeners. And with that, I'd like to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rachah, Kodash. Double honors and respect to the elders and to the apostles, the great millstone. Peace and blessing to all Akim that are preaching and teaching His word with 100% truth and sincerity. And unto the men, women, and children that are listening and learning. And unto the Ba'ath, the elect house of David that is scattered abroad. I give you my utmost and sincere salutations. See you in the next lesson, Lord willing. Kwam Yasharala, Wa Abad Shalom, Barakatam.